Yo, it's your boy Wes the Tech here to bring you another one of my personal favorite tech tips to help you as an artist growing your craft. Now, today we're going to go over, does meta ads for music marketing really work? All right. So if you're a recording artist who wants to dive into meta ads to actually market your music online, then this is the perfect video for you, because in this video, I'm going to go over everything that you need to know about meta ads and whether or not it will actually work for you as an independent artist. All right. Now, before I continue, I definitely want to let you guys know about my free music business checklist tool that's available to download off of my website right now. This is for any one of you guys who's looking into starting your own music business but don't quite know where to start. With this free tool, you actually be able to identify 3 key things that you could do right away to start your own music business. So if you want to grab this free tool today, you could click on the link above. I'll also leave a link in the descriptions below. All right. Now, when it comes to running ads, when it comes to marketing your music, I believe this is absolutely vital for every independent artist, right? I think that without marketing, you can't really grow as an artist, because marketing is the primary way to find new listeners, to promote your music, to really get your name out there as an artist. So if you're not investing any time or money into marketing, you don't stand any real chance of actually growing as an independent artist, because it is that crucial. We are looking at Fortune 500 companies that still put money into advertising, aka ads, right? They still put money into commercials. They still put money into all of these different marketing tactics to keep finding new customers, even though they're already established, right? This is how important ads are. This is how important marketing is. This is how important commercials and all of those things are, because without that, you cannot thrive. And it's no different for us as independent artists. So the real question is not should we market our music, but what marketing methods actually work. That's always the biggest thing, that's always the biggest question that I have when it comes to independent artists who wants to know more about marketing, is what works and what doesn't. And one of those questions that always come up is when it comes to meta ads, and if meta ads actually work or not, right? So for those of you who don't know what meta ads are, meta is the name or the ecosystem that falls under Facebook and Instagram, right? So meta suits, or however you want to call it, right, is the overarching name of everything that Facebook is involved with, everything that Instagram was involved with. We all know Facebook was here first, right? It basically eventually bought out Instagram, right? It bought out a couple of other things too, like WhatsApp and so on and so forth. But it basically brought it all together, and they basically had a new title for it called Meta, right? Meta is the name that covers all of it, right? The owner of Facebook, right? He changed the name to Meta. Facebook is still Facebook. Instagram is still Instagram, but everything all together is called Meta, right? So meta ads is when you're actually doing ads through Meta, right? Through your Facebook. If you're doing ads through Instagram, that's still through Meta, because again, Instagram is owned by Facebook, owned by Meta, right? So that's what Meta is. Now, because you can run ads through Meta, you can actually find ways to market your music through all the different Meta ad tools all the tools that Meta has, right? So just to give you a practical example, if you have a reel that you created to promote your music, you could actually take that reel, go in Meta, promote that reel on Instagram and Facebook at the same time. You can promote it as a post, you can promote it as a reel, you can promote it as a story. There's all of these different ways that you could actually promote it, and you could do all of this through Meta. So the real question is does Meta ads work? Is this a strategy that will actually grow your fan base? Is this something that can actually grow your Spotify, grow your Apple Music, grow your YouTube channel, for example? Well, the answer to that question is emphatically yes. Meta ads absolutely work. And you guys know when I'm giving you a recommendation, this is because I have tried it out myself. I have experienced and tested it myself, and that's why I'm giving you the information. Meta ads absolutely work. It can absolutely help grow your fan base, grow your Spotify viewership, grow your YouTube viewership, your Apple Music listeners, all of those different things. But you do have to understand how Meta works, and you do have to understand how to set up your ads properly. All right. This is really the big deal breaker, or the big thing that can make or break whether Meta ads work for you. A lot of the times it's not that the Meta ad isn't working, it's that you probably didn't set it up the right way. You probably didn't use the right tools in order for you to get the results that you are looking for, right? You can literally start running Meta ads with a budget of $5 a day and already start seeing growth on whatever platform that you want to see growth, right? It's just a matter of how you set it up. So for example, if we were to set up a Meta ad on Instagram, right? And you were to go to your Instagram post that you already posted and you wanted to boost that post. As soon as you try to boost it, they're going to give you a few different options. Do you want people to view your profile page? Do you want to send them to a particular page? Or do you want to, get them to buy something from your shopping? It's going to give you all of these different options, right? The best option that you would want to use is the one that it will actually direct them to an actual page. And from that page is where you can actually run your ads, right? Where you could actually make it benefit you. Because at the end of the day, if you're running your Instagram ads and you're just getting them to view your profile on Instagram, all you're going to get is a follow on Instagram, right? For those who may really like the music, they may go to your link tree, they may go to your Spotify and do all of these extra steps. But for most people who are scrolling through Instagram, they're not trying to go through all of those different steps. So the best way to actually make sure that you're getting ads the way you want to get them is as soon as they click on learn more, when they see your ad, it brings them directly to your music page or directly to your hyperlink page that has your different music links and all of those different things. That is a great example of how it's about how you set it up rather than if it works or not, because Meta ads absolutely works. You just got to make sure you set it up the right way. Now, there's a lot of different videos on YouTube and all of those different things that can show you exactly how to set up a Meta ad for your music, right? You definitely have to have a landing page, right? Or a hyperlink page. You could use the one that you get from your music distributor. For example, DistroKid gives you a landing page, gives you a hyperlink page. Other distributors do the same, right? There are other places that give you free landing pages, like Submit Hub, for example. You can literally create free landing pages on Submit Hub, but a landing page is what you're absolutely going to need in order to really market the right way. There are a bunch of other steps when it comes to music marketing and making sure that you run your Meta ads correctly. But this video wasn't really about showing you exactly how to run the Meta ads. This video is primarily about just letting you guys know that it absolutely works. I've tested it myself. I've gotten great results with very minimum budget, right? You don't need a crazy budget in order to run Meta ads. I promise you guys, if you guys are willing to commit $5 a day to run Meta ads, you will immediately start seeing growth on whatever streaming platform you want to see growth. You'll start building your fan base. People will start paying attention to you. They will start listening to your music, adding your music onto their playlist, whether it's Spotify or Apple Music. I recommend that you start off with Spotify first, because Spotify is where the majority of the people in this world listen to music too, right? So that's another thing as well. You got to make sure you know where to market your music. I would say always start with Spotify. It's the biggest. Regardless if you have friends who don't use Spotify, most people in the world do. So start off with running your ads through Spotify directly, right? is just start with $5 a day, and I promise you'll already see results. You just got to make sure you set it up the right way. All right. Now, for those of you who have more of an interest on here, leave a comment. Let me know if you want me to do videos on how to actually set up meta ads, right? I don't really do many ads about how to actually run marketing campaigns on Meta or on all of these different things, because, you know, I like to just give music business information. And I know a lot of time, it takes a lot of time to create videos on exactly how to create meta ads. But if that's something that you guys want me to dive into to actually show you guys, drop a comment, let me know, right? Let me know if you want to see more content about running meta ads on my page, because I'm doing it currently. I've learned how to do it. I'm using it. It's very beneficial, and I think it could be beneficial for you guys too. But I don't want to create all of these videos if you guys don't have an interest in it, as well as because there's so many other people who are already doing videos of that specific content. So if you guys want it, leave comments in the comment section. But this video was just to let you guys know that meta ads is a safe bet. It's not a huge risk, right? You don't have to have a crazy budget in order to do meta ads, and it absolutely does work. It just comes down to how you set it up and making sure that you set it up the right way. All right, guys? But that's pretty much it. That's what this video was about, just letting you guys know the truth about meta ads and whether it works or not. And of course, before I let you guys go, I definitely want to let you guys know about my book here, The 13 Steps to Jumpstart Your Music Business. In this book, it literally details out the 13 steps that I took to put myself in a position to do music full time. I've been doing music full time for almost a decade now, and the biggest reason that I was able to do that is by following the steps that I outlined in this music business book. All right, now you can get it in paperback form, hard copies for those of you who like something physical, but I also have it in ebook form as well for those of you who want to just download it and start getting into it right away. All right, but you can find this in the link below. All right, you can find it on my website. You could definitely grab it from there. And of course, guys, if there's anything that you want to know business related, please, music business related, please leave comments in the comment section below, right? I love hearing what other videos I can come up with from the comments that you guys leave in the comment section. And again, if you guys want more videos about meta ads and how to actually market your music using meta, definitely drop a comment in the comment and I'll take a look at it and I'll see what I could do from there. All right, guys, but that's pretty much it. I hope this video answered your questions about meta ads, and I'll see you guys next week. Peace.
I got some giants in my path, but my sling still swinging. Prayers like a choir, you can hear the angels singing. Armor of God, ain't a single piece missing. Romans 8:31, who against me, they sinking. Enemies plot, but the plans unravel. Scriptures in my holster, that's the only way I travel. Devil want to smoke, but I'm up, no gravel. If I'm going through a valley, no shadow, can't battle. Tell the storm peace, and the waves obey. Faith ain't a trend, it's the roots where I stay. Christ built different, every sin.